Hey guys, what's going on? Vega here from Serpent X Special Forces. In this video, we're going to be going over how to mine Ethereum Classic. Not to be confused with Ethereum, but Ethereum Classic. They run on two different algorithms. One's ETH hash or Dagger, and the other is ETC hash. And the reason that algorithm came about is because Ethereum Classic, just to be transparent, has been a victim of 51% attacks in the past. However, they've been running pretty good and strong, and recently we've seen their price jump up quite a bit before this recent all red across all cryptocurrencies. But let's focus on the mining aspect. Ethereum Classic official website will be linked down in the description below, but Ethereum Classic is a continuation of the unaltered history of the original Ethereum chain that exists to preserve the principle of code is law. There's plenty of information out there about Ethereum Classic and information regarding the split and why they split and so on and so forth. We're not going to get into those details, but you can more than welcome to check those out. I would recommend looking it up so you can be educated about Ethereum Classic. But I'll have the links to their various outlets like Twitter, GitHub, and their official website down below. Of course, with any cryptocurrency, we first want to figure out which wallet we're going to use, because we got to set that up in order to get our miners configured. Now, I'm not going to show a specific wallet in this video like I did in my past ones, because there's so many choices. There really is a lot of choices when it comes to what wallet should I use for Ethereum Classic. I mean, you got the Web3 wallets, you got hardware wallets, software wallets, and there's just so much many. Atomic wallet, Zelcore, Jax, Exodus, Ledger, Trezor, MetaMask, Brave, my Ether wallet, or Mu. It's so many choices. I can't go through it all. So you want to make sure that you get a wallet that fits your needs. So if you're a more mobile user, maybe a mobile crypto wallet will be beneficial for you. Maybe there's a platform that has both desktop and mobile that might suit your needs. Maybe you're a little bit more conservative and want to protect your assets, so you use a hardware wallet, go for that. Or maybe you just use the Web3 wallet or the browser extensions like MetaMask and you're not really too worried about it. I just wouldn't recommend a machine that you participate in discrete activities about in case that device is compromised, that stores all your private keys and stuff like that. Just be mindful of that. I do have a video on my picks for what crypto wallet to choose, my top picks, which I'll have linked down in the description below. But just be mindful of where you store your wallets. Make sure you own the private keys to them. I would not use an exchange wallet like Coinbase, for example. You could store your Ethereum Classic there if you're just going to sell it to fiat, but don't leave it there for a long period of time just in case something happens. Not your keys, not your coins. Always remember that. Once we identified our wallet, we get our wallet address. We're going to switch on over to probably the best website that I've used in the entire crypto space. That and CoinMarketCap and a couple others that I'm not going to name. Whattomine.com, I just named one anyways. But miningpoolstats.stream is a really good resource to have. Whatever cryptocurrency you're looking to get into, you can just go search that coin and see the pools that support that cryptocurrency and then choose the pool that best fits your needs. Now, Ethermine is my choice. However, you want to choose the pool that has a good payout system or pool fee, meets your minimum payout structure, as well has a decent amount of miners or network hash rate on it, so that way you can get more frequent payouts. Because if you're on a pool that has low network hash rate, because the payouts will be so few and far between, whereas a pool that has a decent amount of network hash rate will get more frequent payments, even though it will be smaller amounts. So just bear that in mind. Get the one that's closest to you, has a decent payout, that fits your location and everything. But once you select the pool of your choice, 9 times out of 10, they'll have a get started how-to section. Like up in the upper right-hand corner, you see there's start mining. If we actually go there, we'll wind up going to a page where we can see the server address, the port numbers, and everything that we need to get started. For AMD GPUs, LOL Miner is a really solid choice Phoenix Miner is a known miner that a lot of people use, and Phoenix Miner also supports both Nvidia and AMD GPUs, so you can utilize it on a mixed mining rig. On the Nvidia side of things, T-Rex Miner, you can't go wrong. But then again, there's Phoenix Miner right there. So honestly, me personally, I use T-Rex Miner for my Nvidia system. I use Phoenix Miner for my AMD system. However, LOL Miner is a strong miner, and I utilize that from time to time, especially because it has less fees. Now, once we identify what the server and everything is, because we already got our wallet, everything's set up, you got your wallet address, we need to get the miner. If we come here, and I'm going to use Phoenix Miner as an example, if we click this link, it's going to take us to the download page. Now, I have both the T-Rex Miner download page and the Phoenix Miner download page. I know there's been some drama about the miners, especially Phoenix Miner and NiceHash, and then T-Rex Miner getting pulled off of GitHub. Just make sure that you go to official places. I know Bitcoin Talk is just a forum, but I honestly trust that more than just some random website that somebody set up and put some links to some files somewhere. You can verify the integrity of these files with the checksums. So just verify it. You just need to get the one for your operating system. So if you click on 5.6D Windows for the operating system that we're on right now, it will go to our downloads. And sometimes I notice, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and click it again. You see how it went down to the bottom left of my screen? Sometimes when you download a miner, especially if you're a newcomer, your antivirus will kind of get in the way and be like, hey, I don't trust this. Virus might be in here. You basically want to tell your antivirus, whatever it may be, I trust it, allow it. So with Windows, if we go to virus and threat protection, if something did just pop up, it will show up here. There's a little arrow in the bottom right hand corner. You just click it and then hit allow. Select the drop down and hit allow, and then that will allow it to go through. You just come back to the link and click it again and you'll be good to go. But everybody has different antiviruses. Basically, long story short, you need to allow the antivirus to understand, hey, I trust this sender, or I trust this source, allow me to download it, and then it will let you go. I normally download things to my downloads, but then I extract it just so I can move it to a particular folder, because the way I like to stay organized, I don't like to leave everything in my downloads because it get cluttered really quick. But if you just double click the zip file you just got, you just need to extract it somewhere to where you know where it is. Once you extract it somewhere where you know where it is, wherever it may be, you will see two main files here. I'm going to get rid of this test because I was using that earlier. The two main files is start miner, etc. The etc one is the one we need for Ethereum Classic, but start miner does have a base template for mining Ethereum if you want to use that. Instead of double left clicking on start miner etc, we need to left click to highlight or select, and then right click to edit, because if we just started running that program, we'll wind up paying somebody else instead of you. First things first, enter your wallet address. Replace whatever address is in there, if there is one, with your own. And then we need to verify and update the server address. In this case, with the Get Started page, we want to switch it to us1-etc.ethermine.org. That is the server that I am closest to. That is the server that I need to connect to. The port number I'm going to leave the same because I'm using SSL. You can change the port number based on whatever your server settings or network settings or country settings or whatever the heck port will be allowed by your specific network. And then you also want to update the worker name. In this case, we're just going to do .test1. And you'll notice here in Phoenix Miner, it says -coin etc. Every miner is a little bit different. What I mean by that is, say for example, in T-Rex Miner, if I went to one of the etc batch files, you'll see the subtle differences, but they're pretty much the same in the miner config. So instead of -coin etc, T-Rex Miner has -a for algorithm, and it says etc hash. If you pay attention to that, that can actually help you out. And there's a lot of advanced features in these miners, not only on their Bitcoin talk threads, but also in the README files of these miners. If you look for it, like this one's T-Rex, I can see all the advanced options, intensity, DAG, all that stuff that I can really optimize and fine-tune my miners if I wanted to. But I wanted to show you these subtle differences so that way you can get used to it. So the server is represented in Phoenix Miner by -pool, whereas in T-Rex Miner is -o. And then the wallet address, instead of -wal or WAL, is -u in T-Rex Miner. It doesn't show a password in Phoenix Miner, but password is represented by -p. X, it would be blank. And then worker name is represented by -w space and then the name of your actual worker. Whereas in Phoenix Miner, it's dot after the wallet address and then the worker name of your choice. I know that's minor details, but I just want to make sure that you're aware of that. So now that we have our Phoenix Miner configured for our system with an AMD GPU, we don't want to just hit Control S. We don't want to just hit File Save. We want to hit Save As. So File Save As. And the first thing we want to do is change the name. So we're going to say, test 1 or whatever name you would like to call it. But what is the second thing we should do? That's correct. We should change the Save As type to all files because we want to save it as a batch file. We don't want to save it as a TXT or Notepad document. So once we do that, we can hit Save. And then there is our batch file right there. And if I double click this, it's going to start mining. I'm going to get out of your way here because it's going to get choppy. And when you let this miner run, what you need to do is you need to copy your wallet address. And you need to go check at the pool, but not right away. Give it a little bit. Give it at least maybe 5-10 minutes to really get some shares in. Once it starts submitting shares and you see shares going in on a regular basis, then go check at the pool. If you haven't hit a share yet, give it some time before you check the pool. You can see I'm only getting 61 mega hash, and that's because, well, I'm mining while recording. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off. I'll bring myself back on. And if we go to the pool, in the upper right-hand corner on the miner address, we can input the wallet. And you will see that there are workers on there. Now, some of these workers may be accidental, but they may be, somebody that's really meaning. Maybe the devs are mining to their address. I'm not entirely sure. But you want to be very careful. If these guys are doing it by accident because they just double-click the batch file instead of changing the address that they wanted to mine to, that's how a lot of people, they don't pay attention and they wind up paying somebody else. So just keep that in mind. But once you're mining, verify at the pool that you're submitting shares. You're seeing your worker down here at the bottom or wherever it is on the mining pool that you're on. And then you are good to go. But Ethereum Classic has been around for quite some time. I don't really expect it to go anywhere. I do see a possibility, and this is just pure speculation because we're getting ready to wrap up here. I do see Ethereum Classic starting to pump after ETH 2.0 gets released. I have a feeling that a lot of users may flock to other cryptocurrencies, maybe not just Ethereum Classic, but Ethereum Classic is going to be one of them that they move to if things continue on the current trajectory. As I said, Ethereum Classic had a nice pump before everybody went red, Bitcoin and all. We'll see how what the future holds. But if you want to mine Ethereum Classic, that's the basics of it. You can tweak and tune as you see fit. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do me a favor, hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe for more content like this. And you just have a great day. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.